Okay, we're going to go over the homework tonight, which is a review for our quiz tomorrow. And the format of the quiz will be just like the homework with different numbers. So it's important that the students know what's going on with these problems. We've been working on related facts. So that's when you have a set of three numbers. You can build two multiplication facts and two division facts from that set of numbers. So the related facts for 5, 4, and 20 would be 5 times 4 makes 20. And then they know the commutative property, which says I can switch these factors, and 4 and 5 will also make 20. And when you multiply, you're going to get your biggest number at the end. The opposite of that, the biggest number is always going to be what you start with when you're dividing. So 20 divided by 5, I'll end up with 4. And 20 divided by 4, I will end up with 5. So the only numbers I used are 5, 4, and 20 to get my 4 related facts.
We need Hayden Ray to go home. Hayden Ray.
All right, next, they have to just look at the array and be able to figure out what their numbers are. So remember, that's rows and then columns, or how many are in each row. So if they count, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. So that's 4. And then how many are in each row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4 and 6 would be 24. Then switch your factors. 6 and 4 is 24. And start with your biggest number for division. If I took these 24 squares and divide them into 4 rows, there's going to be 6 in every row. Or if I took the 24 squares, divided them into 6 rows, I would have 4 in every row. All right, number 3, Heather makes an array of 3 rows and 4 tiles. What multiplication and division equation can Bethany write about the array? All right, so 3 rows of 4 tiles. So rows times columns, that same process we've been following. 3 rows with 4 in each, so they'll know 3, 6, 9, 12. And then whatever your big number is at the end, that's what you start with for division. 12 divided into 3 rows. Go with the rows first again. You're going to have 4 in each row. All right. Solve for the missing factors using repeated addition. So we've been doing mystery numbers or unknowns, missing numbers, cracking the code, all sorts of things. We call it to find out what is missing from the problem. So the kids have to know 6 times what makes 12. So how many times do I add 6 to get to 12? Well, they should know their doubles facts. So 6 plus 6 equals 12. So I added 6 2 times. So my missing number for A is 2. And then what times 5 makes 15? So 5 and 5 gets us to 10. We're not at 15 yet. But if we add one more, that gets us to 15. And we did 5, 10, 15, 3 times. So our missing number there is 3. Nina and Lucas are using an array to write equations. Nina writes 4 times 5 equals 20. Lucas writes 20 divided by 4 equals 5, which is true about the equation. So if you look at the array, it's split into 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns, or 5 in each row. So for this one, 4 times 5 equals 20. But I could also say 20 divided into 4 rows equals 5, using those related facts. So in this situation, both equations are correct. She's looking at it like multiplication, and he's looking at it like division. So they are both correct in this situation. All right, and then number 6 is just more of those missing mystery numbers, cracking the code. So 16 divided by what is going to get you to 4. So they just use what they know about related facts. 4 times what gets me to 16? 4. Here, what divided by 6 makes 5? They know that 5 times 6 is the related fact, so they just count by 5 6 times. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So here, the square or the missing number is 30. And again, there's the big number on their multiplication problem at the end, so that's what they should be starting with for the division. And then last is 8 times what gets me to 24. Again, if they don't know their 8s or they're not sure, they can just add up 8 until they get there. Well, they know 8 and 8 is 16. We're not there yet. Let me try to add 8 more. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, I got there and I added how many times? 1, 2, 3. So 8 times 3 makes 24. So basically this is all about just relating those division and multiplication facts and how they use all three of the same
Caroline,
numbers.
Aiden to the front, ready to go home, please. Caroline, Aiden to the front, ready to go.
So if they feel confident about this homework tonight, they should do well on the quiz tomorrow. Have a good night.